Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss an important topic that is about Indian Railways has announced that it will try to reduce to net zero carbon emitter by 2030. Now why this is important, because it's a environmental news and it is important for the people and their health. So the Indian Railways are trying to electrify and trying to reduce the energy consumption, and in this way they are trying to use the solar energy more and go for green, so that it will make India a better place for living. Now, what are the key points? As you all know, India is the fourth largest. It has a railway network. So when it is the fourth largest, obviously the people traveling per day is also more. So we have the traveling people more, and the freight service is also more. So every day, 24 million people, 24 million passengers travel every day across the continent. And across every day, 13,000 trains run. And freight service is also 3.3 million tons of freight every day. So the consumption, the usage of train is also more. But still, we have so much of carbon emission. We stand fourth in, not fourth exactly, after US, China, and some other countries. We are also standing one of the countries where carbon emission is higher. So what is the reason? What we can do? We have the potential to try to reduce the carbon emission in one way, is that is, instead of going own vehicles by cars and scooters, we can switch to public transport. We can move to even trains. That is better than buses. If we are having more MMTS and more trains, local trains, the fuel consumption will be less. If it is run by electrifying, then it will be costing for electricity rather than consumption. Whatever the petrol we import, and we are having a lot of deficit, that will reduce. So the GDP deficit will reduce, and we will become the surplus. We will have surplus in economy rather than deficit. So this is one of the thing. What are the initiatives they are trying to do? They are trying to make solar, and they are trying to install solar projects in few states, so that the trains are run by those solar power, and they are trying to do electrification completely by 2024, so that the trains are completely dependent on the electricity rather than on coal. In this way, they'll reduce the consumption on coal, which is also good for India. And we are depending a lot on carbon, not sorry, on not on carbon, it is coal. We are dependent a lot on coal. So instead, if we go for electricity, it will be better than going for coal. And they are trying to increase the amount of free services, so that the fuel consumption will reduce, and people also will have a good healthy life if we have trains which are run by electricity. This is one thing. So there is a solar project. They are trying to make 1.7 million watt solar plant in Madhya Pradesh, in Bina. It is the first solar energy plant in the world which will help directly from solar energy to run railways. And they are also trying to install in Divana, Haryana, with a capacity of 50 megawatts, and also in Chhattisgarh, Bhilai. Next, we have, what are the challenges which we are facing? First challenges, there will be a lot of regulatory issues. They have to get not no objection certificate from any government authorities, and they have to get some other regulatory authorities acceptance also. And And the biggest challenge is to completely dependent on solar power. As India is not manufacturing solar, if we get the solar panels from China or from other source, it will cost us a lot, because solar panels are very costly, and nowadays everyone is trying to become going for solar energy. They are trying to become go green. It is difficult, and we will get in costly amount, so it will increase the price and installation prices, which will be costlier compared to others. So going for solar will be a little difficult. And the net zero emissions, first we need to educate the people and tell them benefits of the depending on the solar rather than on petrol and diesel. We need to educate them about the good things or the benefits, health benefits which they get if they are going for electrification of the trains, if they're going by trains rather than going by um, their own vehicles. That's all for today, friends. If you like, please share it with your friends and subscribe. Thank you.